Welcome to Brave New History. I'm here with John McHugh, author of The Celestial Code of Scripture, the Astral Cipher, underlying the miracle stories of the Bible and the Qur'an. He's a licensed archaeologist in the state of Utah. And let's see, anything we should add?
Well, thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, Brave New History. And I'm a permanent archaeologist in Utah. I have a specialty in archaeoastronomy, especially as it relates to the Bible and the Qur'an. And I also I do a lot with Native American rock art. It's typically relating to archaeoastronomy, but the book is about archaeoastronomy relating to the Bible and the Qur'an. And as the subtitle suggests, I'm pretty sure that I found the Astral Cipher underlying the iconic miracle stories recorded in the Bible and the Qur'an and in pagan religion mythology.
Yeah, it is incredible. We were talking previously, and I was just, my mind is blown at the explanatory power of astrology, interpreting the New Testament and the Quran, and and it's just like a wide open thing, isn't it?
The book's incredible. It's seminal research, so I'm kind of the only one going down this path, but many of the articles have passed peer review in scholarly journals, so it's not like I'm just some hippy-dippy scholar throwing stuff out there. Like I have some skills, So, and it's footnoted for the scholar. It's written for the educated layperson, but it's footnoted for the scholar. That's why I put all the footnotes in there. So if you don't believe me, then just look at where I got my information.
Yeah, and it's easy to be skeptical, I guess, right? Especially with the word astrology, I think maybe a lot of people instantly kind of think, okay, right, just based off of that. But
they think
the ancients. Yeah. Well, the ancients took it seriously, and that's really what it's based on.
Took it very seriously. Yeah. It was sobering. If you're okay with it, I was wondering if we can just go through the PowerPoint that I have kind of put together.
Yep, absolutely. We'll pull it up here.
So it looks kind of blue there.
Blue?
Yeah, it's kind of, something's wrong with the color there.
Well, here, let's see.
Yeah. So I'm getting slides, but they're blue. Yeah, they're blue. They're not coming through clearly as they were earlier when we were practicing.
Gotcha. I'm seeing it the same as it was previously. It looks legit on my end.
All right, let me just see. All right, there we go. Do you have a clear picture of the Celestial Code of Scripture? There we go. Okay. Yep. There's a button I had to click, so I apologize to your viewers. So, that's the book titled The Celestial Code of Scripture, the Astral Cipher underlying the miracle stories of the Bible and the Qur'an. So what the book really talks about, it reveals that these marquee miracles that are recorded in the Bible and the Qur'an correspond to tableaux or pictures in the oldest constellation lists from Mesopotamia, which are written in cuneiform. And, to understand, the constellations as sort of a historic text and a sacred text, you have to understand that there's nuances in the way Mesopotamian astrologers viewed the starry sky, and it shows up in their handbooks, in their writing, in their astrological diaries. And remember, when I use the term astronomer and astrologer, astronomy, astrology, they're interchangeable in the ancient world till about the 5th century AD, 5th or 6th century AD. So when you look at cuneiform tablets, what you notice is that the starry sky, the constellations, are referred to as a kind of writing. They're often referred to as Shittir Shemay or Shittir Barume. or some variation of that. Literally, it means writing of the stars, writing of the sky. The best translation might be heavenly writing. It's divine writing, which goes into a very peculiar idea. The title of an astronomer, astrologer in Mesopotamia had nothing to do with astronomy or astrology. It was Dupshadu, which means writer. It's an author. So they perceived the constellations as a pictographic script that depicted monumental scenes from history. Okay. Now, you could use the information, you could use signs in the constellations to predict the future, but it was also used to explain the past as if it were a history book. And that idea carries into the Hellenic world. So you got the Greeks and Romans looking, their constellations were snapshots of monumental incidents that had taken place on Earth. And in fact, the Greeks had the term katasterism, which means, placing among the stars, placing in the stars. It's a deification. The way you became an immortal in heaven was to do something so profound on Earth that it was transferred onto the constellations. So there's just a segment of the Farnese Star Atlas from the 2nd century. This is what Ptolemy was writing about. So you see, for instance, Pegasus, the horse there, central left part of the screen in the picture. You see Perseus carrying the head of Medusa. Okay, that's a scene from Greco-Roman sacred history. When Perseus severed Medusa's head, Pegasus sprang forth. You also see Cetus, the sea monster, down the sea serpent. It's a dog-headed sea serpent, poised just below Andromeda, getting ready to eat her. Okay, she's chained to a rock. So they're just two examples of literally miracles that were depicted in the stars of the Greeks and the Romans. But they're recording those stories as if they're historic events, literal history, because they're in the constellations depicted as tableaus. So the second part of reading the starry sky as a historic book is really complicated, and I have to take a minute to explain it. So I use the term polysemy. It means multiple meanings in a word or phrase. We today think of it as like wordplay, homonyms, homophones, synonyms, double entendre. In the ancient world, this kind of stuff was extremely serious and a very solemn form of revelation. So polysemy embedded in the cuneiform spellings of the constellations that comprised each tableau defined the action that was taking place in each stellar scene. So the ancient peoples would frame a picture in the stars, and then they would look for wordplay in the cuneiform spelling of the constellations that made up the tableau, and look for various hidden encryptions, missives, that would elucidate the action and the details that were taking place in the scene. In Mesopotamia, they refer to it as Lamashi writing. Lamashi is just constellation. It's constellation writing. And so the astrologers of the ancient world were looking at the starry sky to predict the future, but they're always also looking at the starry sky to interpret and explain history, the historic events that made up their past. So the book argues that this tradition of constellation writing that Jewish, Christian, and Islamic authors utilized, they then translated these stellar picture stories and encoded wordplay into coherent narratives that became the miracle stories recorded in the Bible and the Quran. So examples of astrologer authors, you have like Daniel and Berosus. There are two of the astrologer authors there. I just want to say something. We're at 9:52, Elliot, and for some reason, my screen's extra big. and I'm getting too big of a screen right now.
Let's
for a second.
see.
I just was wondering if we could stop for a second, and because my
Let's see if I exit. Let's see.
I'm
So
assuming you can figure this out.
how's that?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I don't mean to be difficult here, but I'm trying to figure out. I feel like somehow when we pulled up the slides, we pulled up a different one than the one I was expecting, and I was wondering. I'm just trying to figure out. I just want to.
Are they like they're out of order or something along those lines?
No, it's as if there were a list of slideshows to choose from, and I'm just feeling like we ended up getting the wrong slideshow. So
Oh, sure.
yeah, so I'm just trying to figure this one out, and because this one, because this feels like it's one of the ones I focused on. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. I'm a little discombobulated right now. Just give me 1 second. So.
Oh yeah, no worries.
So I have a slideshow that I've pulled up right now that's the one that I want you to have on your screen, and this isn't it. So I don't know what else to say. Like, this one isn't it, and I don't know. I'm just going to take it out. Okay, I'd like to find out. Screen share and settings, stop cam, mute, share my screen, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get. Let me see if I can get it smaller. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, share. Share screen. It's still not there. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm feeling discombobulated because I have a screen. I have one totally made for this interview, and I've got a screen share icon, and what I can't figure out is why that screen share isn't showing up. It's not showing up on your screen, and that's what I'm having a problem with. If we can figure out how to solve that, this will be a smooth. I just need to see screen share. Let me see.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it looks like we go to share slides, and then you can pick your computer or Google Slides.
Yeah, but I don't get says video file. It says slides. Maybe that's what I need to. Maybe that's what I'm not on. So can we? Because you can edit this out. I'm assuming. Can we?
Yeah, we could even start the whole shebang over if you'd feel better.
Could we just make sure that this one is the one? Yeah, this isn't it. Yeah, so this one. Yeah, so I'm trying. You can't see it, and I've done this this format, this StreamYard before, and there's a way to just remove from studio, edit name, no, start cam, settings. Let me just see something. Audio, camera, virtual background. Standard resolution. Here my camera.
Or so, is it just like you're pulling up a different slideshow?
Yeah, I have no certainty that the slideshow that we just presented. I did one that focused specifically on the flood story, and that's the one that came up. And
Got
what
it.
I'm trying to figure out is, okay, so I see it. There's a slideshow right there, and I can't. Yeah, see, this is Noah's flood, and I don't want that one. This is the one on Noah's flood, and that's intriguing, but it's not the one we want. Okay, hang on a second.
Yep.
Okay, I think I just got it. Okay, can you see my book right now?
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
see it? Like we're both on the side.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
it's not the right one. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why it's pulling up maybe I just pulled out the wrong. Hang on one second. Let me just get rid of this. See something. Let me see something. It's pulling up. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah. So go back to us. And I'm trying to figure out why I'm getting. Okay, let me get out of this. Let me just try this again. Remove from studio. Okay. See, I'm trying to figure out. There it is. Your computer. Okay. I think I know what the problem is. It just asked me to upload the file that I wanted from my computer. That seems like that's the problem. Okay, got it. Okay, now we got the right one.
all right. Maybe we'll start the whole shebang over, or what would you?
Yeah. So, do you have my screen right now? Okay, let me pull it. Hang on a second. So let me do this. I just want to get sure. Share screen. It's window. That's the one. Okay, I got to go to window. Oh my God. So there's an icon that says window. I've got to click on that. Now you can see my book, right?
Yep.
Is that correct?
And
now you can see it full screen. Okay, we're ready. I got it.
All right.
Okay. So.
All right, brilliant.
All right. So let me go back to the beginning, and let me get out of this. Okay. So now I have my screen shared with you. I should have it. So when I share it.
Okay. You want to start over? Or
start over. I just have to make sure that I pull up. Yeah, and I don't have it right now. Okay, and I'm just feeling discombobulated because I don't have confidence I'm going to pull this up.
Yeah, we can maybe practice it real quick.
So that's what I just need some help with. So as guest you can upload up to 2 deck slides. Please log in or sign up to load more. And I'm just trying to get on this. There we go. Let me get full screen. Share screen. It's not. Okay. Can you see my screen with the celestial code of scripture now?
No.
Okay. So you can't see the book right now?
No.
Okay.
Let's see. I would bet if we go to share slides, your computer, right? Upload.
Share slides, your computer.
Yep. And then let's pick it out from
upload file. It's giving me my choice. Okay. Okay, so the file is now open. And it's big. It's got 93 slides, so it might take some time.
Got it.
Okay. I don't know why it says as a guest user you can upload 2 slide decks. Please log in.